What show or movie changed your life? Forrest Gump. I have an older autistic brother who was always forced to stay home. All the kids on the block made fun of him because his speech made him appear slower than everyone else, but he was a genius at so many other things like math and piano. However, it was the 90s, and people had a really bad opinion on anyone who didn't fit into society well. When Forrest Gump was being advertised on the radio, I begged my mom to see it as a family, including my older brother. At first, she was completely against it because she was always afraid of what others might say or think, but I somehow convinced her, saying that I was willing to use my saved lunch money to pay for the tickets. I was super excited because it was the first time my brother was able to experience going to the cinema. My mother surprisingly laughed and cried a lot throughout the movie. In a way, Forrest's mother and my mother were very similar, but instead of hiding Forrest away, the mother in the movie selflessly did her best to have him live a normal life. It led him to achieving wonderful things that never would have been possible otherwise. After watching the movie, my mother made a full 180. Whenever I would go out to play, she would now ask me to take my brother with me. Whenever we would go out to church, despite all the judgmental looks, she proudly brought my brother along. My mom looked so much more happy and confident. There was even this one instance when we were all strolling around the mall, and a few rowdy teens started mocking my brother in one of the stores. My mother immediately dragged an officer to remove the teens from the mall while calling them out for being horrible human beings. My autistic brother and I hugged her for her heroic deed. Months later, we bought a VHS player